Okay, so if you're tired of feeling dry, rough, scaly, bumpy, all the things you don't want in your skin, I'm here to help you. When people hug me and they come into contact with my skin, they're like, "Ooh, you're so smooth, you're so soft." And I'm like, "Thank you. Thank you. That is so sweet." And I'm here to share my secrets with you guys so you can experience the same thing, okay? Because we don't want, you know, people giving you a hug and being like, "Oh," you know, like, "Oh, ouch." You know, we don't want any of that, okay? So I got you. Love it. But enough of that. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get soft, supple, baby smooth skin. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all the tea, the juice, the sauce, all of that. In order to get smooth skin, we have to understand what's causing your skin not to be smooth. Okay, what is the problem, so we can attack that and then create what we really want to see. Okay, so if your skin isn't smooth, it might be that it's too dry. It might be that you have excess body hair on your body. It might be that you have a skin condition like psoriasis or acne, or it could have something to do with your diet. So you want to address those issues first. Okay, if you have acne or any like skin conditions, you want to actually heal those so that you have the opportunity to really experience smooth, supple skin. If you've got excess hair or anything like that, you know, get rid of it. There's so many ways. You could shave, you could wax, laser, you know, all of that would be a whole different video. But, you know, remove the hair if it's excess hair. Do what you need to do to create a good foundation for your skin, and then we can get into the tips to how to get smooth skin if the main issue is dryness that's not caused by like a deeper underlying issue. Okay, so my first tip, okay, now let's go back a little bit. Let's get a little hashtag science in here. Okay, so moisture is water. Okay, moisture is water. That's it. Water is moisture. That is where all the moisture comes from. If you're using a lotion or any kind of moisturizing things, the main ingredient should be water. Okay, water is what gives you moisture. But there's a caveat. Okay, so what happens when you take a shower and you dry off? Do you feel moisturized after that? No, you feel dry, because the water evaporates from your skin and takes away with it, because it's combining with the water molecules in your skin, and when it evaporates, it's taking the water that's already in your skin with it, so it leaves you even more dry. So the key to using water to moisturize is being able to seal the moisture in. Okay, so if water is left to its own devices, it will evaporate and take its friends with it. Okay, and that will leave us dry. That's why when you're licking your lips, you know, you're temporarily moisturizing it with that lubrication, but then it evaporates and leaves your lips even more dry than before. That's why you don't want to lick your lips to moisturize them. You just want to add a moisturizer on top, like a sealant, to keep the moisture in your body. All right, so first, what you do to get smooth skin is to exfoliate properly. So in the shower, I use the Japanese towel cloths. These are exfoliating cloths. They're very long. I love these way more than loofahs. Loofahs really trap in bacteria. They don't really exfoliate that well, and they're very dirty. Okay, these are very breathable. They last a lot longer, and they're more antibacterial because they're much easier to clean. It doesn't trap and hold, you know, nasty stuff in there. So I use one of these in the shower, scrub dub dub everywhere, especially like my problem areas, like behind the arm here is where I get more of that bumpy skin. So exfoliating there with this cloth really helps with that. In addition to that, choosing your soap wisely. Okay, I use two types of soap. It's not like two different soaps, but two key properties that I want in the soap, and that is moisturizing and exfoliating. A chemical exfoliation. So what I'm using right now, I've mentioned this in other videos, is goat milk soap. So I'm currently using this brand, Caprina Fresh Goat Milk Soap, and I'll link that below, of course. And I also will use kojic acid. Okay, that is a exfoliant. It is not moisturizing at all. In fact, it's kind of drying. So if you're really trying to deal with the lack of moisture versus you're trying to deal with like rough texture first, I would suggest the goat milk. The goat milk is exfoliating and moisturizing, so that's a really good option. But if your main issue is like texture, bumps, rough skin, hyperpigmentation, things like that, kojic acid is a good place to really tackle those issues. So I use that bar soap. It's just like a normal bar soap. This is how they come. And it smells pretty good. Kojic acid has more of a chemically smell, but this has a nice, you know, refreshing, beautiful, fresh scent. Okay, so I use the soap with the exfoliating towel, scrub-a-dub-dub. You know, don't hurt yourself, but get a nice good scrub, especially on rougher areas like the elbows, the back of the arm, the knees, everywhere. This makes it super easy to get your back, which is harder to get with a loofah because you can, you know, hold it back and scrub-a-dub-dub all the places, okay, that you can't normally reach. So I do that, and then I come out of the shower, okay? I towel dry, but not completely dry off. Remember, the water is the true moisturizer. So we now have this water all over our bodies. We want to seal it in, okay? So you want to pat dry because you don't want to be sopping wet, but don't dry yourself off to the point where you're like fully dry and wrinkling up like a grape, okay? So what you want to do is pat dry so you're like 80% dry, and then shake and bake. Then go in with a lotion. I have always used cocoa butter lotion. This is the generic Target brand, which is the dupe of the Vaseline brand, which I have used for years, and I'm telling you, that is like one of my main compliments that people give me, is that your skin is so smooth, it is so soft, and this is what I've been using since I was a kid, okay? Cocoa butter lotion. Pretty much, you know, probably any brand would work, but I just like cocoa butter lotion. I don't like to use like actual cocoa butter because it's too thick and heavy for me, but a nice lotion that gives me a lot of moisture and really helps to seal in that moisture, okay? So I do the lotion. If I need more than that, we go on to our next two steps. This is not very long. It's just, you know, I'll sum it up in a little bit, but it's not too long. So after the lotion, I will put on a lightweight oil if I feel like I need more moisture, if I need more sealing, you know, all of that. The oils don't give you moisture. These are sealants, okay? The water from the shower is there, and then this body lotion has its primary ingredient is water, so that also helps too. Okay? For oils, I use lightweight oils. I like to use jojoba oil. This is 100% pure jojoba oil from Trader Joe's, or I like to use raw shea oil. This one's almost done. This is from Army. It's a Army Essentials. Okay, so I'll leave the link. I don't know if there's a link to the Trader Joe's one, but I'll leave a link to Army Essentials. As you can see, I love this stuff. It's almost done. This is great for your hair too and everything. So I like to use a light oil on the body. That really gives you a nice glow. Put on the décolleté, to put on the shoulders or wherever, you know, the high points, so that you really have a nice glow to the skin, okay? That is also just spicy, okay? We love it. We love to see it. And then finally, I go in with my Vaseline, okay? I don't normally rub this all over the body, but on the trouble areas that get dry, like the feet, the elbows, knees, any areas that, you know, need a little extra sealant, I'll put a little bit of this on there, okay? I know petroleum jelly gets a bad rap, but I've also been using this since I was a kid, and it has done nothing but wonders for my skin, okay? If you're not into it, cool. Don't need to, you know, blow up my DMs about it, okay? I'm just trying to help y'all out because it works for me. Put it on the elbows, put it on, you know, the feet and stuff, and that will keep you not looking ashy all day long, okay? Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. You want to first deal with your skin issues, okay? Like the deeper issues, but if you don't have any like deeper skin issues, all you need to do is exfoliate very well. So you want to physically exfoliate, chemically exfoliate with your exfoliating soap, come out of the shower, blot dry, seal with your lotion and your oil and your Vaseline if you need to, and call it a day. And just just wait for all the compliments, and your mans will be like, "Oh girl, you are so smooth," and you'll be like, "Thanks." All right guys, so I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please comment below and share it with a friend. Yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.